Hey, what's going on? So I know the Limit Breaker Goku's been out on the banner. I haven't pulled yet, and I'm still debating if I will or not, because I've been spending a decent amount of money this month already. But I found a friend who had the new card and maxed out SA and did some work on the potential system. Now I ran into someone else that had, double amount of the potential system done, but this guy's still pretty good. And I covered the category a little bit in the previous video, but it's 120% to HP attack and defense for the new category, which is God's Realm. I don't know if that's the correct terminology, but that's how I translated it. In terms of the SA, it's going to do immense damage and also increase attack. But he also does increase key meters by 2 and HP attack and defense by 40% for intelligent types. So, it's kind of an interesting setup. I thought he was going to be transcended into a different card, but I mean, the artwork on here, I mean, that's the finished product, so I don't think there can be an awakened version after this, but it's pretty tight. I would love to have it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to run it. This is kind of the team I have set up. I went with my leader as the intelligent type Gogeta because I wanted to maximize Limit Breaker Goku's firepower, so that's kind of how I went. The rest of the guys are ones that are linking pretty well with Goku, so that's kind of how everything's set up. But I'm on Boss Rush, I think 1, just to kind of go through it and see the damage capacity. But before I get started, like always, definitely make sure to like the video and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Alright, like I said, it's going to be set up to just maximize Limit Breaker Goku's attack, so let's see what happens here. So he's at 665,000, I mean, 733k, I mean, that's pretty good. And this is against the Broly. I mean, not quite, Gogeta level, but my Gogeta is obviously 100%, and it can mean a substantial difference on that. Plus, I don't think Goku's link skills with the other guys were that great in the previous setup. So, hopefully he'll come back around and kind of boost it up a little bit. See, he needs to be set up with these guys. That's what needs to happen. And I'm not going to attack here. I'm just going to go through the round and just let Goku come back around. Well, he better not die. Thank you. Alright, let's see. Looks like he's got the 70% boost to attack and defense. This is a type advantage, so let's go ahead and see here. Look at that, 125,000 and then 673 again. 1.2 million with the type advantage. Definitely pretty good. Alright, so we got the type advantage again, and his link skills should be pretty good. Both these guys, LR Goku and Bardock, they do share some link skills with him. So, let's see. I don't want him to necessarily finish him off, so I think this should be good right here. So about 700,000 on this guy, and 1.26 mil with the type advantage. So even though there's still a lot of work to be done on the potential system with this guy, I mean, he's doing pretty good, especially considering that criticals aren't even, the levels for criticals aren't even, put in toward the dupe system. So not bad so far. Alright, this is going to be a type disadvantage attack, but he's linking up very well right now. He's got, with the strength Super Saiyan God Goku and Tech Bardock, he's looking at 122,000 before the SA. So, it's unfortunate that it's a type disadvantage situation, but let's kind of see what he's looking at. So yeah, 800,000 on this guy for this one, and 400,000 with the type disadvantage. So it's not too bad, and his defense is pretty nice. Okay, so we got another type disadvantage situation. I forgot to mention also that I am working on the physical universe survival Goku, and you know, the one that Dokkan awakens into Limit Breaker Goku. So I'm actually working on maxing out the essay and whatnot. So I will have a video later on today probably with it. Alright, 754k, and then, you know, 340k with the damage output with the type disadvantage. Alright, I've got the boost from Kid Gohan for attack by 40%, I think. But I do want to talk a little bit about this guy. So in terms of team building, you know, it's obviously a new category, like I said, called God's Realm. So, in terms of proper building for teams, if you're gonna have a, you know, if you're gonna have him as a leader, ideally you're probably gonna go with, you know, these types. It does add 15% to your attack, so it's anything related to, you know, Beerus, Whis, any of the Super Saiyan gods, that sort of thing. But you know, other characters that qualify for that are you know, we'll just look through here, but you know, obviously, like I said, all the Super Saiyan gods, and there are a couple, you know, like couple of different, you know, like the Xenoverse characters and Kami and whatnot. So it's gonna be interesting to see how you're gonna build teams, because the problem is a lot of these guys, like this one's different, but these two overlap with each other. And actually, what's nice is Vegeta Blue will be on here, so 120% boost to attack with him and Rose. I mean, that should be pretty tight. That's probably definitely the types of characters I would include if I were to have him as a lead. Probably include him also. And you know, there's a couple of options on, you know, which ones to prioritize. Like 120% boost with him, you know, LR Goku Black, that'll be pretty damn good too. But you know, within that category, you know, it's also good to pick out, you know, ones that are actually going to boost your attack even further, like these guys. And then I know this one is also another one that boosts attack by 25%, and this is a lot of the characters I chose in my team right now are from this, just to give them that boost. So yeah, it's going to be interesting how to build that team, but just wanted to briefly cover that and talk about it. Alright, so let's, against Janemba, I've got Dokkan mode, so let's go ahead and find out what kind of damage we're looking at. The link skills are okay, it's not perfect by any means, but it should be fine. Alright, got them all. Yeah, 2 million with the Dokkan mode, so not bad at all. I mean, it can be a little bit underwhelming, but you know, there's, like I said, there's a lot of work that could be done to this guy, and he could potentially be a lot more powerful. All right, Link skills looking pretty good. He's got 182,000 up here with the attack power before he's actually attacking. Let's do this. And I'm gonna actually give him some boost. I don't think, I mean, Gohan's obviously not gonna kill Janemba here, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, so I'm gonna boost everybody up. So that's gonna increase it by 25%. This is gonna increase it by another 25%. And let's give him another 30%. Alright, so that takes him to 326,704 before the SA. Like I said, Gohan shouldn't be killing Janemba here, so I should be good. Alright, 2.1 million. So, you know, obviously he had a lot of help with the items, but it's pretty cool to see 2.5 million power output with this guy. I mean, he's just a badass looking character, you know, and that's kind of why I want him. Like I said, I'm still debating on whether I'm going to pull on this banner or not, especially since I'm looking for my last dupe for, you know, Vegeta Blue, and I also would like some dupes for Rose, but I don't know, I'll have to think about it. But like I said, I'm going to have a video coming out later today on the physical Limit Breaker Goku that's free to play essentially, so I'll make sure to upload a video on that. Alright, I'll catch you guys later.